Bet the neighbors know my name. They be screaming, scratching, yelling. Bet the neighbors know my name. They be stressing while we sexing. Bet the neighbors know my name. My name, my name. Bet the neighbors know my name. My. Here's my word.
Take this pillow right here.
Grab this.
And I know you're so excited. If you bite it, they won't hear.
Here we go.
And you
Oh! Capable love when we make it love. How y'all doing, man? It's me, Shamar Moore. Labor de Thorn in the building, man. Listen, I know, first of all, I look mad good right now. That's not what we're here for. We are here today to talk about a serious topic that I've been stalling for a long time. What's going on? Who?
How can I help?
But yo, we here to talk about New York, man. Now listen, I've done a video like this before. I talked about, you know, like you wanting to be a New Yorker, and like first if you wanted to know like if you were a New Yorker or not, and then, you know, certain things that come with it. Sure, that's nice and all. But listen, today I've come to talk about the 5 things that you need. It's like the 5 key essentials that you absolutely need if you want to actually move to New York. And I'm not talking about like New York State, like you going to like Syracuse or something, you going way upstate in New York State. No, you got New York and then you got New York. It's a difference. Now, of course, before we get started in this rant, obviously we want to thank our sponsors today. We want to thank WeWantMoore.com again, man. Yo, they be, I don't know what it is, son. I think they in love with this channel. But shout out to WeWantMoore.com, man. Obviously, if you check the website out, you get to see all these different, you know, pictures that, you know, obviously WeWantMoore.com has taken. Very beautiful photos. It's very beautiful. I think I might book them for like my next photo shoot. But yo, son, you could check out their gallery. You could check out, you know, news calendars that, you know, that they have, any events that they might be posting up. You could even contact WeWantMoore.com themselves. I'm telling you, they doing big things over here. They sponsoring me. They working hard. They making new photos every day. Yo, if I was you, I hit them. I book them. Yo, you gotta book that, son. Get some nice, clean music videos or get some photography going for yourself. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be set. All right, but back to this rant because I know you are anxious. You are patiently waiting. But y'all been waiting, man, for a long time to understand the 5 key essentials. And you know what? I'm here to deliver. I am here as promised. So the first thing, the number uno, and this is the biggest one. You gotta know the lingo. You have to understand the lingo. You have to, you know, factor it into your brain and make sure that it becomes your number 1 language, okay? Now, granted, I know there's the English language that most people in the US speak, but the New York language is different from English. Yes, it includes English in it, but it's not English. Listen, I've been living in New York all my life, so I can tell you every single thing that's come out. And yes, constantly the New York language has changed up every single time. If you check out your local library, just pull out not the dictionary, but like the New York dictionary. I promise you, it's gonna be updated like every single year. But for the most part, I'm gonna teach you guys the basics. I'm gonna teach you like the calm basics that you need. So like when you first move to New York, you're gonna be alright for a few minutes before it's like, alright, people will understand that you're not really from New York. Now, here's some of the basics, alright, and I'm gonna teach you what they mean and like how to use it in certain examples. Alright, so obviously like the most common one is your. And I explained this in the video before, but I'm gonna like dig deeper into it. You got your. Like your is just a common form of saying hello. Okay, for most people that's outside of New York. When you greet somebody, when you see somebody that you haven't seen in a while, or somebody that you don't know, or just somebody that you know you see every day, you just say, hello, how you doing? How are you? Everything good with your family? Everything's okay? All of that could be condensed into one word, and New York has done that so particularly well. Now, what does your mean? Where has it originated from? That I don't know. Yes, I've lived in New York all my life, but I don't know all the secrets. But all I can tell you is, if you say your and you say your correctly, you're gonna be valid. Now another piece of lingo that New York uses all the time is what's good. All right, now I'm pretty sure other spots in the US or outside the US has says what's good. It's not necessarily like a New York thing. Saying what's good is usually like saying what's up or how you doing again, but you don't say what's good before saying your has to come first and then you say what's good. You could be like your was good. See what I'm saying? It works like that, but you can't say what's good. You're like, what is that? What is that? All right, another common one I could think of off the top of my head right now. Yo, you bugging out. Yo, you wilding. Yo, you crazy right now. All right, now that specifically just means like, yo, the person is doing something extremely wrong or they're doing something way out of control. So you say, yo, you bugging out. You bugging out. For my people who want to get technical, you know what I'm saying? Like when you have something that's like that involves electricity or something. When it starts, you know, tweaking or it started wilding out. See that on my New York lingo. When something is like is going wrong when it should be going right, you usually say like, You know, you gotta make a few tweaks to it. You gotta fix it up. You gotta change it. So that's what we mean by like, yo, you bugging out. Yo, you wailing. Yo, you crazy right now. Yo, you ODing. It's either you're doing too much or you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yo, there's so much more lingo to New York vibes that, you know, that you need to know. But I promise you, if you just stick with your what's good and you just keep it pushing, I promise you, you only get robbed after like the first hour of moving. Now, number two, the second thing that you need that is key essential to living in New York, son, you gotta be able to defend yourself. You gotta know how to fight. I understand it's not just a New York thing. Obviously, you gotta know how to defend yourself in life. When it comes to New York, though, New York, no matter where you turn, there's somebody trying to press you. Now, why is that? Why do people in New York feel like they gotta defend themselves all the time? Well, first of all, we live in a city that never sleeps. And second of all, we live in a city where, you know what I'm saying, everybody gotta prove themselves. Let's be real. In New York, it's hard to survive here. So you got people who are constantly trying to do the same thing that you're doing. So you gotta defend yourself. You gotta press people that feel the need to just say something crazy out their mouth because, yo, they be wilding. They be bugging out. And when I say defend yourself, I don't mean like, oh, you could be a boxer or something. Although that would help. If you are a boxer, then you are already set. But for those who like never fought in their life or like they don't really know how to defend themselves, yo, take some boxing classes or yo, just fight the nearest person on your block. You probably gonna get your ass whooped, but hey, at least you know how to fight now. The third essential for living in New York, to become a true New Yorker, gotta know what deli you're gonna be set at for the rest of your life. Now, when I say this, I know some people are going like, what are you talking about? What is a deli? All right, for my New Yorkians, we already know what a deli is. We already know the bodega. It's that little shop. It's not a supermarket, but it's that, you know, that little shop where you could order a sandwich and you can also get, you know, personal items like, you know, deodorant and all that, but you could also get some chips, you get some soda, you could get some drinks, you could get whatever at this restaurant, or it's not a restaurant, but you could get anything at this deli because it's a small supermarket. Now in New York, I'm pretty sure everybody got their own set deli. Why? Because number one, let's be real, New Yorkians, at least 4 times a week, you go into that deli to get some food. Most New Yorkians, yes, there's Uber Eats, yes, there's pizza, yes, there's Chinese, yes, there's all these different restaurants, but we eat sandwiches. Sandwiches is the way. All right, whether it's a bacon, egg, and cheese, it's a BLT, you getting a chopped cheese, whatever the case may be. But in fact, let's pause for a moment. To my people who are really trying to move to New York here, gotta have a chopped cheese. Don't ever in your life come to New York and claim that you never had a chopped cheese. But yes, this point is very essential. Why? Because yo, son, you don't want to go to a deli where you don't know who's cooking your sandwich and then your sandwich gets infested with diseases or your sandwich just don't taste right. You gotta know the specific deli man that you're going to, because if you know the op, you know your food gonna taste good. You know your food gonna be blessed. You know you don't gotta worry about nothing. You tell your op, yo, let me get a chopped cheese, everything on it, take out the onions, no salt, pepper. Badly, you know what I'm saying? Like, as opposed to going to somebody you don't know, you just going to a random deli, they don't know how to cook sandwiches right, they got a low rating or something, and poof, you over here paying $7 for a chopped cheese. It don't even taste like a chopped cheese. You gotta know what deli is around you. I guarantee you, no matter what house you move into, no matter what apartment you move into, there's gonna be about 3 delis around you on each block. You gotta choose your specific deli. Make sure you find out from the block which deli got the best sandwiches, who got the best ock. You gotta know your ock personally, and then poof, you gonna be good. Your sandwiches is gonna be blessed every single time. Number 4, son, listen, this is a big essential that I'm pretty sure most people who come from New York or most people who live here don't even talk about. Gotta know how to drive. Now, I've jacked this in a video before that many New Yorkians don't know how to drive. I don't know how they got their license. I really don't know. But if you're gonna come live in New York and you don't know how to drive, I guarantee you the chances of you getting in an accident is way higher. Now, granted, I don't like to use accidents as a means of joke because accidents are real. Some people die from this stuff. This is not a game. But at the same time, I'm being dead serious. If you come to New York and you don't know how to drive, or you have a license but you get in accidents all the time outside of New York, how do you expect to come into New York and not get in an accident? People on every block don't know how to drive. You got people that don't know how to use their signal. You got people that be driving fast like they Fast and Furious or something out here. You got people that are mad old and only drive like 10 miles an hour. You got so many different problems in New York. You got so many people that really don't care. Like, people don't give a shit in New York. I promise you that. Like, they will walk in front of your car seeing that you speeding. They walk mad slow because they know if you hit them, they getting bread. All right, so if you come into New York, you must know how to drive. You must know how to be patient, because if you are not, I guarantee you, baby, the moment you move in, you telling the movers to send everything back to the original home that you came from, because you going right back. Yo, and the last key essential that I will have for you, son, and you know what I'm saying, in all seriousness, like, it's hard. Do not come here and expect to be paying like small ass rents. I promise you that. I guarantee you right now. I'm pretty sure whatever apartment you got in New York that's making you come here, you probably ain't gonna live in there for like 2 months. You better have a secure ass job. I'm talking about a job that's paying you at least bare minimum $1 million a year. Whatever apartment you had back in like Utah or something, that was what rent was like $500 a month for a 5-story, you know what I'm saying, 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom. You had a whole backyard with a pool and a basketball court and you know, a basement and all that. You paying $500 a month? That's beautiful. That's great. Sexy. You know how much $5 a month could get you in New York? You go to Walmart, get you 2 pillowcases, 2 pillows, and a comforter, and sleep in your car. $500 a month? Oh, you could, yeah, that'd be good for you. Yeah, you'd be good. Oh, you thought you was in an apartment with $500 a month? Nah. But listen, man, listen. If you take these in as you moving into New York, I guarantee you, it's not gonna help you out that much. You're probably still gonna get jumped like the first hour because New Yorkers are very smart. We are very keen to understand like who has been living in New York all their life and who just moved here or who are tourists. We understand that completely. Like we can, you ain't even gotta say anything and I already know like you're not from New York. But anyways, man, listen, I'm out of here, guys. I know. Listen, I look like I'm back, right? Because I'm dropping videos. It's probably the last video before I'm gone for like 3 months. But look, I may be gone from YouTube for a while, but I'm never going off for social media, so y'all can always follow me if y'all miss me that much. I'll be there. _ WeWantMoore, man, for Instagram and Twitter, and wewant.moore for Snapchat. But until the next video, son, I'm going. I'm out of here. I'm gonna see y'all next year. So in that case, Happy New Year.